What's up guys, it is Puct, back at it. Today's video is how to play Meatmaster. This is part of a 40 video series where I go into detail on every kit in order to leave you more sophisticated in choosing the right kit for you, as there is no best kit. So if you're new to Blitz or you're looking for another kit to get, this guide is for you to decide on what kit fits you the best. In this guide, I will be covering how to play the kit passively or aggressively, and if the kit tailors to one playstyle or not, along with how difficult the kit is to grasp, and the pros and cons of the kit. However, I will only be covering the kits at level 10 and Prestige 2, so you guys know what you will get when you max a kit. I'll also briefly go over how to unlock the kit, as some kits have a specific criteria to be able to be unlocked. Alright, before we get into the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy, as it helps me out a lot and I appreciate it big time. And yeah, let's go! To begin the video, Meatmaster is a basic kit, which means it is unlocked automatically. At level 10, Meatmaster gets an iron sword with looting 3, a pig spawn egg with a carrot on a stick to control it, 5 cow spawn eggs, 28 steak, a diamond helmet with protection 4, and iron boots. The Prestige 2 upgrade for Meatmaster are protection 1 iron boots, 4 more steak, and 1 more cow spawn egg. It is preferable to use the speed kill effect with Meatmaster. Now let's get on to the pros and cons. The pros of the kit is that it has a Prot 4 diamond helmet, which is by far the best helmet and is tied for the best armor piece with the Prot 4 diamond boots Wolf Tamer provides. The value of this helmet is it has the tied highest armor potential out of any kit, meaning that when the Meatmaster finds an iron chestplate and chain leggings, or in other words max Blitz, the user will have the tankiest armor in the game from just pure chest and kit loot. Like said previously, Wolf Tamer is tied with Meatmaster in terms of armor potential. The way the armor potential of Meatmaster translates to the actual game is that it is a free escape card in terms of taking less damage, which means you could either leave a fight or win despite dealing less hits. The armor potential makes Meatmaster easily control death matches, since it is easy to win the last fight a majority of the time due to the armor Meatmaster provides, in the sense that the opponent needs to deal more damage on you than you have to them. And alongside that, the pig is also a major plus and an extremely versatile piece of utility, as when on the pig, you take no knockback since the pig cannot be damaged. I'll discuss the pig in more depth later. Continuing on, the disadvantages of the kit are that the starting armor makes the kit extremely weak at the beginning of the game. Having no chestplate or leggings, you can be susceptible to spawn targeting due to your lack of gear and having the best helmet in the game. Alongside that, the kit offers no other utility besides the pig. Now, let's go over the difficulty. Based off of players within the community who have experience with Meatmaster, the general consensus is that the kit difficulty of Meatmaster is a 7 out of 10, 1 being very easy and 10 being very hard to use at its best. Do not worry, I know 7 out of 10 might seem high, but this is just due to the fact that the skill gap of the kit is entirely based on the pig. You could still be a good Meatmaster and not use the pig, just that the pig makes the kit more dynamic, if that makes sense. So with that being said, the fact that Meatmaster is a tank kit with sufficient mid pieces is easy to understand, but the pig is what separates a beginning Meatmaster from a veteran Meatmaster. It is important to note that before you can ride the pig and control it, you have to make it teleport to you after spawning it. Now, the primary purpose of the pig is to not take KB. The pig is invincible, meaning that an opponent cannot damage it. Thus, you cannot take KB when on the pig. It is optimal to block it when on the pig, and in general, you can take the least amount of damage along with your gear. Also, you can use the pig to get out of a bad position. For instance, you can spawn the pig 3 blocks above you to escape a fight. You can also use it to get out of lava quickly. Now, let's get into what Meatmaster is strong and weak against. For Meatmaster, it doesn't particularly hard counter or gets hard countered by any kit. The strong defense of the kit makes it good against almost every kit. For instance, speed kits such as Scout and Hunter does not do that well against Meatmaster, since the Meatmaster can still win the fight even though the opponent gets more hits due to the speed that their kits provide. And the pig, making the user able to take no KB, can also counter kits such as Ranger and Rogue that rely on knockback. Meatmaster is a kit that doesn't necessarily have any hard counters as well. It's just good all around against close range kits and against long range kits. The only decent counters to Meatmaster are Golem and Reaper, since Golem can use the absorption to try to out-hit the Meatmaster while still surviving, and Reaper counters Meatmaster due to the potent wither potions. But at the end of the day, Reaper counters everything, so like, you know, yeah. But other than that, there's no kit that hard counters Meatmaster. It's just practically a kit that's just good on its own. It's not really a kit like Archer, where it's obviously you counter kits that rely on melee, and then projectile protection pieces counter archer. It's just Meatmaster is just a really good kit. And yeah, that's practically the counters to Meatmaster and what Meatmaster counters. And let's get into the gameplay on how to play Meatmaster passively and aggressively and which playstyle is better. All right, so in this round, I'm going to show you guys how to play Meatmaster passively. It's your decision to go to middle or not, right? But I just decided to, right? So the goal with like being passive with Meatmaster is to loot for a chest plate and a pair of leggings, right? Get your fishing rod, get any bow or arrows. So your goal is just to prepare yourself for that final fight. Since you're not going to be taking many fights, so you're not going to loot from the people you kill. You're just preparing yourself for the last fight, whether it be just getting the armor you need or just getting utility like a speed pop from a chest or whatnot. So yeah. Also, the pig is more emphasized in a passive player's gameplay because I just feel like with being aggressive, you want to run after people. So you can use the pig to be smarter. Not saying you can't use the pig as an aggressive player. I'm just saying that the pig tailors more to a passive player's playstyle. Yeah, so as a passive player, you can take that fight if you want. Since you have, at that point, if you have sufficient gear to take a fight, as you know, you're tanky, so you could just trade. It might be worth it to take that fight since that guy was like level 15 and he was presumably a non, so. But if you're a non yourself, you could hesitate from that. But I'm just saying, if you're more experienced but you just play more passively, that could be a fight you take. All right, so right now I'm just checking out my opponents. So I see that that guy's being chased by a guy that, since he has an iron sword, I'm just assuming that's Meatmaster as well. I'm not sure what this guy is using. So the snowballs indicate that he's snowman. So there's a fight going on right here. So I might try to clean that up. All right, so he has spiders. I'm still gonna try to go for him. All right, so as of right now, I'm just gonna try to go for the star. I feel like that's more worth it. But since I know he's low, I'm gonna try to crit him out. So I think that guy got him. All right, so I got the star. So just to go over, so what my thinking was to go for that guy because he was low, right? But at the same time, the star is more of a priority when you're a passive player, since you just want to get more stacked yourself rather than going for kills. So I would go for the star there, but I also wanted to pressure him out of there just in case I could have like crit him out and got a kill from that. But just basically the goal was to let him escape, or not let him escape, but not let him get the star. So right now I'm gonna just use Vol Hunter because I feel like that's just the best option. I'm just gonna pick up the diamond sword here because I didn't see. All right, this guy's just going for me. Since I have, oh, I'm getting destroyed. All right, so since I had the diamond sword there, I felt like it was worth it to go for that guy since he was at 10 HP. But you guys could decide whether or not it was worth it or not. I just feel like that even if you're a passive or an aggressive player, that was just the player to go for. Considering you don't want him to heal up. Brought this guy back so he doesn't get the loot, and I'm a bot. All right, whatever. Just ignore that ever happened. I'm a bot. All right, this might not be possible, but you want him to run out of arrows since I wasn't able to get arrows myself. Okay, so he's also playing very passively, so I don't know what's up with that. All right, well, you know, you gotta go forwards in order to deal damage. So I'm not really sure what this guy's drinking here. As of right now, you just gotta avoid his bow shots. Okay, well, so that's not really working. If you don't want to fight him directly, you can wait until the border closes, because then he won't have an opportunity to bow spam me. The only reason he is bow spamming me is because I have a diamond sword and he doesn't want to engage. So he has a speed pot now. Just remember to block it with Meatmaster and you usually win the fight like that. So yeah. I know I didn't really go into depth, but hopefully like my actions and then explain them afterwards helped you guys on how to play the kit passively. So yeah, let's get into a more aggressive approach on the kit. All right, so we're here. How do you play Meatmaster aggressively? First things first, go for every AFK guy you see. You know, it's free kill, very swag, you know what I'm saying? I know people might hate it, but you know, whatever, it's a game. Everything's fair game, except for cheating, of course. That is easy. So how do you play Meatmaster aggressively? Just go for everyone you see. Try to target, if you can, try to target people with mid pieces that you need. I mean, I already had chain leggings, but you know, I already got them low from just hitting them in the back with speed. So you know, obviously, like, you don't need to go for spawn kills necessarily, but if you're playing aggressively, you want kills, right? So that's kind of the goal. Just get as many kills as possible. But at the same time though, you want to take, like, you know your kit, right? You're tanky, right? So you can take any melee fight without taking damage. Even though I might not have a chest plate, I can win like 30% of fights, I'd say. You know, these guys have a chest plate, so definitely go for them. Try to crit them out here and get out of here though. Stop going for me. Oh my god, I did not get a chest plate, dude. That's unlucky. All right, considering this guy's name, he's probably cheating, but and in terms of the pig for aggressive players, I would say only utilize it for like whenever you get starred or to use against a cheater. I feel like that's what the pig is really good for. That's what it outshines, instead of actually like using it for PvP. Just like if you see a cheater, like, I don't know if Aqua Meat UB Hop is cheating, but just based off of the name, you know, very suspicious. All right. You see how like I didn't die there because of the Prof 4? Ah, G, you're not killing me. Yeah, sit down. That's what I thought. All right, I swear there was a chest plate there. There was. Try to get ASAP, then dip. Even if I'm lower, I'm just gonna take this fight. Yeah, you see, I won that just because of my gear, you know. We just practically traded, but even though I started lower, I just ended up winning the fight because of the Prof 4 meat helm. So that's basically what you gotta do. Just be aware of your gear and just not be afraid of taking fights. All right, this guy wants to go for me immediately. Okay, I'll try to create some separation real quick. All right, you gotta also remember, like, what do you call it? His helmet, like, is a sign of what kit he's wearing, or what kit he's using. So like, be sure to like avoid the blindness spots like I did there. You know how like he was like S-keying and then he was like planning to do a debuff, so I went on this side. So yeah, that's practically the points on how to play meat aggressively. So yeah. All right, so the consensus of whether Meatmaster is more of a passive or aggressive kit, you know, I would say that Meatmaster is more of an aggressive kit, but there's no issue with playing it passively. You know, that's my take on it. Like I said, no issue with playing it the other way. But yeah, that's, if you're just curious about my opinion, that's my opinion. And let's get into the outro. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
If a nigga talk too much, I gotta blame him. I wonder where the hate come from. Gotta be a dumb undercover someone. You one of my children. Is it the paper, the moolah, the haters, the rumors, the leaked news of me and your shorty in Kama Sutra. I might just shoot ya. Guns blazing, my little Ruger. This not a blooper. In the Honda, I just maneuver.